Yo guys, welcome back to another episode of Manga Review. Today I'm back, and as you can see I moved my desk to another part of my room so you guys can see the background a little bit better, all the pops up there, and then directly behind me we got the manga and just bookshelf, I guess. So I moved my desk, where my desk was before is, you can see this wall thing right here. It's like, there's like a weird corner here. It's like next to my door, like more that way though. But I moved my desk over here, replaced it with where my nightstand was, because my bed's right next to me. And maybe this summer or fall or something, I'm going to put in a big bookshelf right there and just put my other books on there. I don't know if I'll make it a manga shelf. I'll probably make this one that you guys see like right behind me. I'll just make that just purely a manga shelf. And then have a big bookshelf for other books and storage for pops and stuff. I just haven't been getting a lot of pops lately. I kind of got burnt out on that and been collecting a lot of manga lately. So we got My Hero Academia Volume 27 here. Also, I'm trying out something kind of weird with my lighting. I got this lamp here. And I'm just setting it over here because sometimes there's a bit of a glare from my ceiling light whenever I record. So I think this looks pretty good for right now. Yeah. But anyways, guys, we got My Hero Academia Volume 27 here. I just read this the other day. Pretty good. We'll get into the review here in just a second. I'll get into talking about her here in a minute, but just the art. I really like this art. Hawks is one of my favorite characters, and he's just got that sword, feather sword thing. At first I was a little concerned because on the front here and all the way around the volume, it has like some browning in some places. It looks like a little yellow in some places, like there's like a light source or something. And I was a little concerned at first because I thought maybe it got damaged in the mail, or it's kind of hard to see. But if you look up a picture of this volume, you can see. But apparently, like if you can look it up and it has it on there. I asked my mom if it looked damaged too, and she said that she thinks it's part of the volume. Which I agree. I think it is. But I was a little concerned at first. But as far as the review goes and everything, the contents in it, let's hop right into it. Alright, so let's get into this review here. There's a lot to go over. Not a whole bunch, I guess, but still quite a bit for just covering this one single volume. Now, this is going to have huge spoilers. So if you do not want spoilers, don't watch ahead. But I was spoiled for some stuff, not for this volume, but for what happens after this volume. I just accidentally ran into some spoiler stuff, so I myself got a little spoiled. So I don't want to spoil anybody else. So just want to, remind everybody that when I do these manga or anime reviews, they are spoiler reviews, and a lot of the time I forget to put the warning at the beginning of the video, or put the warning at all. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I get that across, that this is a spoiler review. So first things first, the volume kicks off with it being a straight up brawl, like battle royale. We got like basically every hero you can think of just spread out, and they're just ready to, like, they're ambushing like a few enemy headquarters, and even the students and the pro heroes are all just gathered together, waiting outside this compound, waiting for the bad guys to rush out, and just for them to realize, oh wait, this is a trap. So we got everybody here from Midnight. We got what's the Denkai, the electric 1A student. There's who else? Jiro was there, Momo. We got everybody here. I didn't see Ida at all. Midoriya wasn't here, or I think he was. I can't remember. Midoriya wasn't a big part of this volume, or Ochiko, or any of the main students, even Todoroki. None of the main 1A students weren't really they weren't really in this. I think Deku may have made one appearance. I think. But, yeah, so they're just waiting outside, and once the enemies do come out, it's a straight-up brawl. Also, I was talking about this chick just a second ago. I think her Mirko. I'm gonna be honest with y'all guys. New waifu? Confirmed? Sheesh! Like, bruh. Come on, my guy. Yo, I'm sorry, Ochiko. I'm sorry, Momo. Midnight Sensei. But, yo. New My Hero Academia waifu in town. I'm gonna be real, y'all. For just a second. Mirko kind of bad. Like, sheesh. And I've been seeing a lot of people talk about Mirko in the new season 5 of My Hero Academia. Bruh. Okay. We won't go any further on that. But highlights. There's a few pages. If you know, you know. What can I say? Also, this volume confirms Hawk as top 5 best characters, in my opinion. He is just so cool with his wings and stuff, and he shoots them at people, but he can take his feathers and turn them into swords. Just his overall vibe is very cool. He ends up having to fight twice, which I'll get into that here in a minute. But yeah, I was looking at my notes. Hawks versus Twice. Now this is some major spoiler stuff right here. They end up fighting, and Twice dies, straight up. I think, I don't know if he actually dies. I think he does actually die. But he was gonna die at one point, and then Dobby steps in and tells Twice to get away, but then Twice sends one of his clones to go talk to Toga and be like, yo, I'ma head out, and then he just crumples on the floor, and I'm pretty sure he died. And at one point there was a phrase saying you killed Twice or something like that. So Twice is gone, and that kind of sucked because I don't know. I like the dynamic between Toga and Twice. I thought they were a good pair, and they worked well together, and I kind of wanted to see them do more stuff with that. And Twice overall, he was a villain, but he was a pretty funny character, and just a good character overall. So he's dead now, which, I mean, I don't care too much at the end of the day, but at the same time, it was kind of whack. I mean, hey, Hawks had to do what he's got to do. I'd rather have Twice die than Hawks, and yeah, see, what I just said there, that's, I got spoiled for some stuff, and I was talking about Mirko, too. Yikes. Yeah, but anyways, Dark Shadow also ends up getting a new ultimate move. Tokiyami has a limelight a bit in this volume. When he fights, he doesn't really fight. I mean, I guess he does fight, but he fights Dark Destro. I think, is it Dark Destro? There's something Destro. I think it might be Dark Destro. I'm not sure. But he fights Destro, and with his new Dark Shadow ultimate move, which is something, I think it's just called Ragnarok, which I freaking love. I like Norse mythology a lot, and just nods to Norse mythology, wherever I can get them, gotta love them. And as Tokiyami, I think is one of the most underrated My Hero characters. Like, everybody's like, oh, I love Bakugo, I love Shoto, love Izuku. I do love Achiko. She's one of my favorite characters. But my man Tokiyami is one of the best characters. Extremely underrated. So I love when he is able to be in the spotlight a little bit. And, he's got this new ultimate move. It was a great scene. And also, I think one of the last things that I'm going to go over is Dobby versus Hawks. In the middle of the Hawks versus Twice fight, Dobby makes it in the nick of time just before Hawks kills Twice, straight up, point blank with his feather sword. And Dobby burns the crap out of Hawks, incinerating all of his wings and stuff. Hawks was gonna die, right there. But then, what was it? Endeavor showed up with... it was Endeavor and Tokiyami that showed up, I think, and Fat Gum and stuff. And so, I think Endeavor is going to have to fight Dobby again in the next volume. But Hawks was about to die. Hawks went through a lot this volume. He had to fight Twice for a while, then he had to fight Dobby. I mean, Twice wasn't too difficult of an opponent for him. In fact, Twice was utterly destroying, Hawks was utterly destroying Twice. But he used up a lot of his resources during that fight, all of his feathers, just taking out a bunch of them, of his copies at once. And then Dobby shows up and just incinerates his wings, which basically depletes his resources to almost zero. So there's nothing really he could do at that point, except attempt to run, but at that point, there's really, like I said, nothing he could do. So just as Dobby got there in the nick of time for Twice, although it didn't really matter because Twice died anyway, Endeavor and Tokiyami and I think a few other characters showed up. So they're going to have to fight Dobby, probably, unless Dobby just runs away. But yeah, that's about it for this volume. I thought it was pretty hype. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about one part. My girl Mirako totally gets her arm blown off. She's fighting these Nomu things, and just boom, and she gets her arm blown off, and she doesn't even care. She's like, oh, my arm got blown off. And I was like, bruh, did that really just happen? Yeah, that was totally something I forgot to mention, but I don't know how much of this I can show without getting, copyright striked. I probably won't show much, if any. I might show you guys one part right here. This is the Dark Shadow Ultimate move. That's all you guys get, because I don't know how exactly, showing manga works on YouTube, but I have heard a little bit there's some copyright stuff, so I'm not going to show you guys a lot. Yeah, you get that one peek. But yeah, guys, that's about it for the review. I'd say it was a great volume, definitely pretty action-packed between Mirako just going ham on some Nomu, trying to find the doctor dude that she's hunting down, and also Hawks having to fight both Dobby and Twice. Pretty action-packed volume. I'm excited to see what they do with the next volume. Next volume comes out June 1st, here in America. Definitely, I don't know if I'm going to pre-order it, but I'll probably cop it on Amazon or Books A Million or something, whenever it comes out. Also on June 1st, we get, Volume 22 of Demon Slayer. So, I talked about this a little bit before. I'm on June 1st, I got some manga to cop. There's a few other things too. I think, was it a Chainsaw Man volume? I can't remember, but I don't read Chainsaw Man, but I think that was one of the things that was on the Shonen. Was it Shonen Jump or Viz? No, it was the Viz Media thing. That showed all the upcoming volume release dates. But I kind of talked about this a little bit before. I forget, was it my manga haul video or one of the Demon Slayer reviews? At the very beginning, I was talking about how I think My Hero Academia is going to end. And I said that was a discussion for another day. I think I'm going to talk about it here. I personally think My Hero Academia will end soon. Where we're at right now, Deku is he's getting to that point where he's still only a first year, I think, or is he a second year? I kind of, the school year things are confusing in this because I don't know how it works. I know there's 3 years, but I think he might only still be a first year, either that or second year. But he's getting these, he's unlocking all these quirks from his successors. I know that's about to happen. He already got the Black Whip thing, and he's supposed to unlock Flight, I think, at some point. So he's got some stuff there. I feel like the story is going pretty far. Shigaraki is also, like, he's getting more powerful. Deku and Shigaraki are gonna duke it out at some point. It's gotta happen. But after that, I don't know where the story is gonna go from there. Unless they... Personally, I thought they might do a time skip, like similar to how they've done in Naruto and One Piece. Maybe like 2 years or something. And like, we get sort of a My Hero Shippuden type deal where Deku just starts his pro hero career. He's finished at UA, and he jumps into his pro hero career. I feel like maybe that could be interesting, but part of the best things about My Hero Academia were the school elements, just that setting. So I don't know what they're gonna do as far as the series, or the story, the plot. But stuff seems to be speeding up, and it kind of feels like we're reaching that point where it's like a climax. They're reaching a climax. So yeah, I know we do got another movie coming out soon, that focuses on Todoroki, Bakugo, and Deku, in the Endeavor training arc, I think. So we'll just have to see what they do with that. But yeah, like I said, as far as the plot goes, I see it ending soon unless they do either a spin-off or a time skip. I mean, they already have the Vigilantes spin-off, but I meant like, sort of like a Shippuden type deal. But yeah. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on the future of My Hero Academia, as well as the review on this volume 27. I'm just gonna let you guys appreciate Mirko right there. And then we got my boy Tokiyami down there. Tokiyami is just such a great character. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Before I do go, tomorrow I'm gonna go check out the Demon Slayer movie in theaters. Rocking the Demon Slayer shirt for tomorrow after school. Yo, it's gonna be dope. I just read 2 volumes of Demon Slayer for the past 2 days. The review is coming soon, probably Saturday, because tomorrow I'm gonna get home from school. It'll be a few hours, and then I'll go to the movies, and then right when I get home from the movies, I'm making that got to do that Demon Slayer movie review for you guys. So probably on Saturday there'll be a Demon Slayer manga review. But yeah, tomorrow we'll have either tomorrow or Saturday. I might be too tired, I don't know. I'll try and push it out as soon as possible. But either tomorrow or Saturday, we'll have the Demon Slayer movie review. But anyways, like I said before, I keep getting off track. This has been another manga review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.